Alaikum. So it's story time with Afia. But today, instead of telling a part of her life story, I have some very interesting bit of information with me. Today I was talking to somebody about Afia Siddiqui's case, and they said that one of the children in their family, a student, had gone to a gathering in which there were some very high-fi officials of Pakistan. And these children put up the question of Afia Siddiqui to them, that why is Afia Siddiqui not repatriated back to Pakistan? And the children got an amazing reply. I am shocked and amazed and ashamed that among our leadership there are people of such a thinking. That man replied that अब एक औरत की खातिर हम पूरे मुल्क को तो दाव पे नहीं लगा सकते ना. So what does that mean? It means that the leadership of Pakistan is intentionally not bringing back Afia Siddiqui, number one. Number two, what is the analysis and judgment of our leadership that if Afia will be brought back, what will happen? What will be the reaction? I don't think there will be any reaction from America. Afia Siddiqui is meaningless to America now. And thirdly, what weak-charactered leadership Pakistan has. I mean, we are living on the soil which was liberated by Muhammad bin Qasim, and we tell its stories. We tell the story to our children to teach them bravery. And what kind of generation has become our leaders that they're saying "Kab ek aurat ki khatir"? The story of Muhammad bin Qasim is also always narrated in such a way which says that एक औरत की खातिर मोहम्मद बिन कासिम जो है वो अरब से हिंद आए. एंड दिस पर्सन इज सेइंग कि अब एक औरत की खातिर हम पाकिस्तान को दाव पे तो नहीं लगा सकते. व्हेन मोहम्मद बिन कासिम brought the army of the Arabs to India, do you know that it was not even an army? Because when he went back to when this girl Nahid, who was kidnapped, when she sent a letter to the Khalifa of the times, at that time there was another military expedition going towards Spain. And the interesting thing is that that expedition was also upon the call of a woman, a father whose daughter had been kidnapped and raped by the Spanish king of that time. He had approached the Khalifa of the Muslims and said that, you know, he wanted justice, and because Muslims always stood up for justice, they were strong, brave, and ready to stand up for justice. So an expedition was going to Spain to seek justice for a girl who was not even a Muslim. At the same time, a plea went from him to save a group of Muslims, women and children, who were Muslims. But the army was already engaged in North Africa and Spain, in Europe. So what did Muhammad bin Qasim do? Muhammad bin Qasim, he made a round of he went city to city and he made a call for jihad. And as is the Islamic ideology, as it is supposed to be, every Muslim man is supposed to be a soldier. I mean, he can be an engineer, a banker, a doctor, whatever, but every man is supposed to be a soldier. He should be able to defend himself, his family, and his nation. So he made a call upon the public, like we are making an appeal to the public. Muhammad bin Qasim made an appeal to the public that men, citizens, civilians get together, form an army, and go to him to save the Muslim woman who had given a call of rescue. So 12,000 citizens, Muslim citizens, marched from Arabia to Hind to save a woman. And one of our leadership is saying that एक औरत की खातिर अब हम पूरे मुल्क को तो दाव पे नहीं लगा सकते. What did Muhammad bin Qasim do for the sake of one woman? He put the defense of the Muslims, you know, back in Arabia. If there was no army, he put together a defense of civilians. So उन्होंने 12,000 civilians दाव पे लगाए, उनकी families को दाव पे लगाया. All of them could have died. So I'm really sorry to say that Who were the mothers of this leadership? And what was the schooling of this leadership? What was the tarbiyah of this leadership? Who say such sentences, who say such utterances that ek aurat ki khatir hum mulk ko daw pe nahi laga sakte? And what kind of rubbish analysis do they have? If Afia Siddiqui is asked for and brought back to Pakistan, what do you think America will do? And if you think that America can do anything, why did you boast of it being a nuclear power in 1998 and said that Pakistan ab naqable tasghir ho gaya hai? अगर पाकिस्तान नाकाबिल तस्वीर हो गया है, then what are you scared of? What are you scared about? Why not bring Afia Siddiqui back and see what happens to Pakistan? Nothing will happen to Pakistan. Pakistan will stay good. In fact, it will get better by the grace of Allah, by the blessings of Allah. But what a certain leadership is scared of is that Afia Siddiqui will expose the crooks within Pakistan who sent her off to America, who sold her to America. Well, she should expose the crooks, but her family has promised silence if Afia is brought back to Pakistan, just to be left in peace to spend the rest of her life with her family and children. That's their promise. So why not bring Afia back? And it's not even sensible to say that those who are responsible for sending her out will get into trouble, because the person, the main leader who sent her out, who sold her to America, Musharraf, he has already claimed it in his book. So if he has claimed it, what more do we want to, what do we want to hide? Something that is already written in the book, written by the person himself.